Hey guys, so I wanted to come on here and make a video real quick showing you guys my makeup routine. I usually do the same makeup look, 24/7, and I don't really wear makeup all the time. Usually it's just whenever I feel like it, or I have time, or if I'm going somewhere and there's like an event or something, or like on the weekends I usually do my makeup. So I figured it was a perfect time to do my makeup and to show you guys just like my everyday makeup routine. Sometimes I venture out and try like some different looks or like a colorful eyeshadow look or just whatever. But I'm just going to show you guys my all-time favorite makeup look. This is what I do when I put on makeup. I did get a few new makeup products that I want to try out, so I will show you guys that along the way, but I just wanted to show you guys my makeup look, so stay tuned and watch. Okay, so to start with, you'll see me looking over here because my mirror's over here, but to start off my makeup, what is this hair doing? To start off my makeup, I usually try and put some kind of primer on. So I used to use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I really liked that. I just ran out of it, and I didn't get any more. But I wanted to try this one. I got this at TJ Maxx the other day, and I think it was like $4, which is pretty good. This is the BH Cosmetics Paradise Prime Mattifying Face Primer. It's just a little squeeze tube. So I've only ever tried like their eyeshadows. I've never tried any face products from them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna squeeze this out on my face. It's pretty thick. Does it have a smell? It kind of smells like coconuts. Like, am I just making that up, or does it actually smell like coconuts? Like, if any of you guys have ever used this product, let me know what you think. I think it smells like coconuts though. Okay, that's good enough. I don't like to use a whole bunch of primer, just a little bit, because I feel like primer can sometimes be like greasy feeling. I don't know if that's just me or not, but I got this new Beauty Blender knockoff sponge, so I'm going to use that. I already wet it, so I'm going to just move this around all over my face. Yeah, I think it does smell like coconuts, which I'm fine with that because it's like a nice fresh scent. I like when products have scents because, I don't know, it's just something different than the ordinary, like, chemical smell that you always smell with makeup products, I feel. So it's a nice little switch up. Okay, I think I have that blended in. I really like it. It's a mattifying primer, so it doesn't really feel like greasy or like kind of like that primer feel. Like, if you use makeup primer, you know what I'm talking about, where like in a way some of them kind of makes it feel like you're putting like Vaseline on or something. But this is very like nice and light. It feels very matte and not sticky, which is good. I like that. And then I do foundation, and the last makeup video that I did, I used the Hard Candy Glamouflage foundation, and I'm debating if I want to use that today or if I want to use a different one. Because I have the L'Oreal Infallible foundation, and I have the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. And I also have like this e.l.f. CC Camo Cream. I might do the Maybelline Fit Me today, just to switch it up a little bit. I know I told you guys I was doing my like everyday makeup routine, which I am. Just, I have all these different products that I like, and I like switch through them just because I feel like if you use one product constantly all the time, then all the rest of your stuff's not going to get used and it's just going to go to waste. So I try and rotate through my stuff a little bit. So I got some of that on my sponge. So we're just going to dab that around and blend it in. So for you guys that are watching, if you do makeup or you know someone that does makeup, what would you say is your favorite must-have makeup product that you can't live without? Like a specific brand, a specific name, shade, whatever. I'd honestly like to know because I'm always wanting to try different makeup products and you know, see what else is out there and see what else I can try and what I might like. So if you have any recommendations, please leave them down in the comments. One of mine that I would say is this e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is like $6. I love this stuff. This stuff is so good. Like, you don't have to buy Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. You don't have to buy all of those, you know, high-end name brand stuff. Like, not like there's anything wrong with those, but you get the same quality for a fraction of the price, and this stuff is awesome. I use the shade Fair Beige, and it's one of their lighter colors just because I like my under eyes to be bright, but this stuff's great. Okay, I think that's good for foundation. I honestly didn't really use a lot. I'm not really looking for like a super full coverage. I just want something that's gonna kind of like, you know, give me like an all over nice color. So that's what we did. So then I do concealer, and like I just said, this e.l.f. Camo Concealer, I'll put that under my eyes. And then also lately I've been using this ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. I'm in the shade Fair 20N. This I'll just put like around my face, like if I have different blemishes. I'll just put that, like I have one right here. I'll put that on there to cover that up. I put a little bit on my rosiness on my cheeks. And I'll blend this out. You just want to kind of do like a little bit of like a patting motion, not so much like a smear. I mean, like sometimes like I'll try and like smear a little bit underneath my eyes whenever I'm blending out my eye concealer, like my under eye concealer, but I'm not really like, you know, stroking it up and down my face. Mostly wanting to pat the product in, that way it stays and it has like a nice finish once it's blended in. And I mostly just want like a nice all over color. I don't want a full coverage makeup look, just because like I do have some features on my face that I really like to show, like on my nose and like my cheek area. I do have like some freckles and stuff, and I like those to show, especially in the summertime. Like, I don't want caked on makeup that's just gonna like melt right off. I mean, now makeup, obviously, like there's plenty of steps and different products, but I'm not using like the heaviest coverage foundation, concealer, like all of that, because that's just way too much, especially in the summertime. So I'm going to take the e.l.f. concealer and I'm just going to put a couple dots underneath my eyes, and then same thing on that side. And then I put like a dot there, dot here, and dots there. And then I'll blend this out. And I like using the lighter shades just because it brightens up underneath my eyes. And like in your T-zone, it just makes everything kind of look, you know, drawn to the center of your face. And then we'll blend this out. And I'll go up this way, and then I also blend it on my eye too. A lot of people use eye primer, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I use concealer, and I feel like that, you know, does it for me. Like it just makes it look really nice. And kind of sets the tone for the eyeshadow. So see how like bright that is on my eye? I mean, now once I set everything with powder, it won't look as like bam, like bright in your face, but I can definitely see a difference, and it hides the dark circles because Lord knows we got dark circles. Dark circles and bags and all kinds of stuff underneath these eyeballs. Okay, so it's nice and blended out. I think it looks good. So the next thing I want to do, usually what I do is like I'll set my face with a face powder, and then I'll do some contour and stuff like that, or bronzer and blush and highlight and all that. But recently I've been into like contouring a lot, and I wanted to get a contour stick, that way I could blend that in with my makeup and see how that looks. So I got this Wet n Wild dual-ended contour stick. So this side is the contour, and this side is like a highlight shade. So we're gonna try this out and see how we like that. So we're just gonna draw that up. And this is in the shade medium tan. Yes, medium tan. So we're gonna put a little line there, little line here, little line there, little line there, there, on a cheekbones, and down the nose. And yeah, I think that's good for contouring. So we shall blend that out. I'm gonna use like the little pointed end to see how I like blending that out. So we're just gonna blend this, and then I'm still gonna set my face and then put some like bronzer over top, but I feel like this might help give like a nice warm base. And I've never really used a contour stick before, at least myself, so we'll see how we like this. So far, so good. I mean, it's blending in very easily, and it looks really nice. So there's that. I think I really like that. It gives like the nice warm contour glow in the right places, and then we can just set it. And I'm going to use, I like to use some kind of like loose face powder to set with. I don't know why. I just do. Sometimes I will use like a pressed powder, like this, but today we're going to use this. This is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. You can get this at like Walmart, Ulta. It's like $6-7, I think. I don't know. I've had this for a while, so I don't remember how much I bought it for. But that sounds about right. And it comes with this little poof, which I use, and I honestly just put this all over my face. Like, you look a little crazy when you have it on, but trust me, it works. And especially the eyes. Set the eyes. Sorry, this powder is just like a strong kind of like perfumey scent in a way. Anyhow, I always like to make sure that I set my eyes because obviously I'm going to be putting on foundation here in a little bit, and I want my eyes to be nice and set. And then I also like to set around my nose because that's where I get like the oiliest, is like in the little crevices there. So, yeah. And also my chin and, you know, right in my forehead, you know, the T-zone. You just want to set that. And we got powder everywhere. So I give that like a second to kind of like set, marinate, whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna put some of that away. My nose is itchy. Okay. Sorry about that. And then, geez, Drew. Sneezing while I'm making a video. How dare he? Anyhow, I like to take a nice fluffy brush. This is from Claire's. Yes, from Claire's. I've had this probably since I was 12. I honestly don't know, but I guarantee probably that long. This is just a nice big fluffy brush. I love this. I've had it for years. It lasts me a long time. It's great. So I'm just gonna brush all of that excess powder away because we don't need all of that powder on our face. Okay, so now that that powder is gone, I am going to do a little bit of contouring on my face just to kind of warm it up a little bit with that powder. I feel like it kind of muted everything, so I want the warmth to kind of come out a little bit. So I'm going to use this Maybelline Master Bronze. It's called a bronze and highlight kit. It's just this little quad. I would say, I guess these two are the contours and these two are the highlights. Honestly, I just kind of mix these three together and just roll with that. So that's what I do. And then this brush is from Eco Tools. I think this is a blush brush, but I use it for contour. So do what you want. Because there ain't no rules. There ain't no rules. It's just makeup. Everyone does it a little bit differently. And everyone has a different technique or different brushes or different skin tones or just anything. So do what you want with your makeup. And then I just give her a little tap. And then see that contour? She looks nice. I look like I just was sitting on the beach for 3 hours. Yep, it looks good. So then we're just gonna keep doing that around the perimeter of our face because it creates this dimension. Like if the middle of your face is brighter and the outside is more like contoured, it draws everything to the center of your face. And that's what you want. So and trust me, by no means am I a makeup artist. Am I a professional? I didn't even go to school to do makeup. I said this in my last video, I'm pretty sure. I've watched makeup tutorials on YouTube for a long, long, long time. Pretty much ever since I hit puberty, I started watching makeup tutorials, and I like fell in love with watching them. They were like, I don't know, they were like satisfying in a way, but you know, I was learning something, and it was, I don't know, it was just a way to kind of like express myself, I guess, through like, you know, buying different makeup and trying it, and, you know, trying to recreate these looks and stuff. And it was just, it was fun. I loved it. And, you know, after a while of, you know, practicing and putting makeup on and taking it off and just doing that over and over again, you know, I like to think that I'm pretty decent at doing makeup. Like, I even did the makeup for all the girls on my sister's wedding. Because I'm cheap. I did it for free, and it was fun. I had a good time doing it. So, yeah. So yeah, honestly, that's how I learned, is just watching makeup tutorials. And I bought, you know, things of makeup, you know, little by little, anytime I got paid, or if I had got money for birthday, Christmas, you know, whatever, that's what I used. And I would buy stuff, or I would ask for makeup for Christmas or for my birthday or whatever. And I would just honestly practice, and that's how I got better. I just kind of dust whatever's left on my eyebrow or on my eyelids for some reason. But yeah, so we look good. We look good. It's all nice and contoured. Yep, I love it. So, and plus, whenever you're like practicing makeup and like, you know, trying to get better at it and stuff, you have to be your own hype man. You know, you have to tell yourself, okay, I look good, this is looking better, or tell yourself, this looks like crap, and I'm gonna take it off and try it again. Because, I mean, I feel like anyone that was born around my time, their parents, like my mom, she always just did like the same makeup routine, like the same blue eyeliner and like pink lipstick and blush and a little bit of like foundation, and like that was it. And you know, she never like taught me how to do makeup and stuff, and I wasn't about to put blue eyeliner on every single day. So I just searched for myself, and I figured out how to do it myself. Not shaming my mom, though. I love her dearly. Just, I didn't learn how to do makeup from her. But anyhow, I'm going to do a little bit of blush. This is the Maybelline Fit Me blush in the shade Deep Coral. It's just a nice, pretty, pink, peachy, shimmery kind of color. So I just dab a little bit of that on. Not too much, just because I generally have like kind of rosy cheeks anyhow, and I just don't really want that to be the star of the show. So I just put a little bit on just to kind of make me look alive and awake. So yeah. And then next we need to do highlighter, and I think I might use this highlighter. This is I think I got this at TJ Maxx. I'm not 100% sure though, but this is the Nabby Dream Touch highlighting powder. And this doesn't have a shade name. Yeah, I guess it doesn't have a shade name, but it's just this nice, yes, the lid broke off. It's just a nice, like, bright, kind of like champagne, has like a little bit of like a pink tone to it. I don't know, it's just really pretty. So, then I take this brush from Crown Brush, and I'll just dab into that a little bit. And then I just place place it on my cheekbones there. A little down my nose, on my chin, up on top. Bam, there we go. So, my face is done, and now it's time to move towards the eyeballs. So, what I do next is I do my eyebrows, and I get those looking all good, and then I'll do my eyeshadow and stuff. So, what I like to do is I like to take this little dual end brush, little mascara wand thing, and I'll brush out my eyebrows just in case there's like a bunch of powder in them. I just brush it out, get them looking, you know, somewhat decent and not wonky. Because for some reason, my eyebrows, especially this one, like in the front, these hairs have been wanting to come like this way. And no, I don't have a unibrow, but I don't know, they just get crazy sometimes. So, gotta brush them puppies over. And then I use the e.l.f. little brow powder duo, which this is kind of getting low. Oh, part of it just broke. This is in the shade Light. And I take this little angled brush and I just brush this powder through just to kind of fill it in. I'm not too particular with my brows. Some people, they spend like 30 minutes doing their brows and making everything perfect and precise, and we ain't got time for that, nor do I really care that much. This isn't a fashion show. We're just trying to look decent and not like a hobo, so I do that, and then I brush through them. I don't know if you can really tell a difference, but I just feel like this kind of looks like more vibrant, and this side not as much. So we're going to do that to this side. Brush through those puppies. And there we go. We got some nice looking eyebrows. So now it's time to move on to the eyeshadow. And the eyeshadow, I always switch it up just a smidge, but it's usually around like the same shade range, like brown, neutral, nude, shimmery, something like that. So, let's see here. What do I want to use? Maybe I want to use this. Okay, yeah, we'll use that. We'll use that. We'll use a little bit of eye primer. I usually don't, but I feel like I need to use some of this up. So, this is I bought some palettes from Lorac from TJ Maxx a while ago, and it came with these little eyeshadow primers. So this is the behind the scenes eye primer. So we're just gonna squirt a little bit of that on our finger, get that little crusty off of there. There we go. So then we're just gonna And the purpose of an eye primer, kind of like a face primer, is it's supposed to be like a little bit like tacky almost. And it just helps make your eyeshadow stick and be a little more vibrant. So, there we go. That's blended in. And then I'm going to use this Profusion Smoky Eye Shade Palette. Anytime I see a palette that's like this, I immediately want it just because, like, these are my shades. Like, I love these shades. Plus, I feel like browns look so good with blue eyes. For some reason, I feel like they do. So, yeah, that's what we got. So, for the first shade, we're going to use this other eyeshadow brush from Claire's. And I'm going to use this shade here on the top, on the middle. It's called Top Notch. So we're going to take a little bit of that. And I'm just going to place this all over the eyelid just to kind of set that eye primer a little bit and give us some kind of shade color there. This shade's kind of like a nice natural nude color. Okay, so we got that set, and then I like to just start darkening it up a little bit more. So I'm gonna take this shade down here, and this is called Sandstorm. This is more of like an orangey kind of nude, I guess you could call it. Okay, I need to use another palette to get some darker browns going on in there. So I'm going to use this e.l.f. Need It Nude palette, and it looks like this. So we're going to take this shade right here. It's just like a nice medium chocolate brown color with the same brush. This is probably one of my favorite eyeshadow brushes. And in that same area, we're just gonna keep on keeping on. Slightly getting a little darker, which is what you want to do. Whenever you're doing eyeshadow, you want to start with your lighter colors first and slowly build up. If you start with your darkest colors first, there's not really a way that you can go from dark to lighter. Like, you can't take the dark away. So with starting with the light first and then building up, you're able to build up gradually of how dark you want it, and not just bam, black, and then you're like, oh crap, I don't want it that color. So you gotta use a couple different shades and just kind of keep building it up and blending it and blending it and blending it. That's the key to having nice looking eyeshadow, is just blending. Blending is your friend. And usually, I guess what you could call my like everyday makeup look is I like to do like a brown smoky eye. A lot of people, when they think smoky eye, they think of like black all of a sudden, but no, I do like a nice brown smoky eye. So it's just a bunch of like tan neutral shades, and then like the nice dark chocolatey like outer corner to give it like a nice smoke. And I feel like that's just what looks good on me. It's easy to do, and I don't know, it just looks really nice. And then I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild Color Icon palette in Camo Flaunt. This is a really pretty palette. And I'm gonna take this nice dark chocolatey brown color there. Put that in the outer corner. And then I'm going to, what shade do I want to use? I don't know. we're gonna use both. So from this palette, I'm going to use this shade in the corner called Bling. And I'm gonna use my finger. It's like a nice, like a tan, silvery, champagne kind of color. It's really pretty. So I'm gonna put that right on my lid, right in the center and towards the middle. And then I'm going to use this shade. This doesn't have a shade name, but it's pretty much like the same kind of color. We're going to put that on top. Okay. And don't worry if you have some fallout. I just take my big fluffy brush and I just brush it away. And then what I do is I take, there it is. I take my fluffy brush again and I dip back in to that nice dark brown color. And I go back over that area, that dark area, one more time. Just to kind of make that dark area nice and vibrant. And then let me clean off my fingers because they're all nice and dusty. And I usually like wipe off my lips too. Just in case any like foundation or powder or anything got on them. I don't like really anything on my lips. And then whatever's left on this brush, I just kind of take it underneath my eye a little bit. Just to kind of give it a little bit of a dimension and kind of blended everything in. Okay, so there's that. And then what I do, let me put these shades away. Then what I do is I get my little inner corner brush. This is from Veramona. It's just this nice little tiny brush. And then I take like a nice bright shimmery color and get some of that. And I put that right in the inner corner. I do that for all my makeup looks because I want my, you know, the brightness in the center of the face. So at the nice bright inner corner, and you can tell a difference. And I'll take that same shade and I put it underneath my eyebrow, above my eyeshadow on the brow bone, just to kind of highlight that area and make it nice. Because whenever you turn to the side, people will see that little bit of a shimmer. Itchy. Okay. So that's that for eyeshadow. We're just gonna dust excess away. And then what we do is eyeliner, mascara, and then I'm pretty much done. So let's do that. I try and like clean and wipe up as I go because you make a mess. Lately I haven't been putting eyeliner on the bottom. I've just been doing the eyeliner on the waterline. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna move my mirror here. That way you can hopefully see kind of what I'm doing. And for some reason I always start with my right eye. So we're gonna do that. So. And I just line the top like that. And then I'll do the same thing on the next eye. Depends on my mood as to if I do like a little wing or not. Lately I haven't been. So yeah. And this eyeliner, I love it. This is my favorite. I hope they never stop making it. It's the Maybelline Master Precise All Day Liquid Eyeliner. And this is literally like a felt pen. It's so easy to use. It's so pigmented and black, and it dries like instantly. I love it. I love it. So that's for the eyeliner. And then all we have to do is curl the lashes and then put on mascara. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, so I just give this like a few seconds to dry, and it's pretty much dry. Yeah. So then we're gonna curl the eyelashes. This is literally like, I think this is a curler from e.l.f. or something. Like, doesn't have to be expensive at all. Yeah, it's from e.l.f. And curl this one. Now they're nice and curly. And then this mascara I really like. This is the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift. This is a really good mascara. But I think I need to buy another one because it's running out. That's on the list. So yeah. And then I'm going to use this Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. And we're going to put some of that on. See the difference? Now, I didn't do bottom eyelash mascara yet, but I do that at the end. I like to do the top first. And I like my eyelashes to look nice and big and voluminous. So if you want to go in and put a couple coats, go ahead and do it. Then we're going to do the bottom. And that is that. I don't really wear lipstick much. I'm just not really much into lipstick, but that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys like the makeup look. If you do, try it out and let me know if you like it, if you like how it looks on you, if you like the products. Let me know in the comments below. Go ahead and check out my other videos. I have a good bit of them posted already. Give me a thumbs up. comment, share this with your friends and family, and please subscribe. Remember to subscribe and always hit that bell notifications button. That way you don't miss out on a video that I post, because I'm trying to upload more when I have free time and I can, film. So please, please, please subscribe and hit that bell button, okay? All right, so I hope you guys like the look, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.